All right, we're live on Brain Picker Podcast. We're about to help an entrepreneur, right, Donnie?
We are about to help an entrepreneur. Growth strategies. Growth strategy is one of my very favorite topics ever to talk about. How you feeling,
Absolutely.
David?
I am awesome. Yo, first off, I think they think that we be playing. We was in the studio, did podcast, meetings. We're here.
We're
We work
here.
around here.
Managed to be in the top 50 of podcasts in America right now
You
on
feel
the
me?
Social Proof channel.
You feel me? So today, like we did a lot of helping our businesses and growing our businesses today. But
Yeah.
today, right now, we about to help somebody else, Donnie.
We're about to help somebody else live on the Brain Picker podcast. You guys want to get your pens out, your paper, your laptop, your iPad, whatever you do to take notes, because we are about to bring up an entrepreneur, a CEO that you have never seen before. And in fact, I don't think we've covered this particular business model before.
Oh, you talking about new stuff? Well, let's just bring
New
her in,
stuff,
man. Let's bring her in.
new
Let's
stuff.
go, Tay.
Hey,
What's
Hey,
happening?
Tay, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How are you feeling? How are you feeling?
I feel like I'm in school, but I'm excited and I'm just ready to get to work.
Good.
All right, you guys. So
Are you
we want to
nervous?
introduce you to
Tay, hold
Tay.
on. Tay, are you nervous?
Not no more.
She said, "Not no more."
I know
Not
she
no
was
more.
before.
I
She
was
was.
nervous, but I'm on camera all the time. It's just always me talking to an audience, but
Right.
I've never just been the person in the seat. So
I think
that's the only difference,
she was
but I'm not
nervous till
nervous.
she was nervous till she found out both of us are really clowns. Like we just
Right. Until she realized that we were relatable and just regular people who have done a couple of things and got a little social proof behind our backs, right?
absolutely. Well, let's jump into it, man. You're here to pick our brain and ask us questions. So you might as well just go on and just start with the first question. Let's get it. What you got?
Before you do that, hold on. Before you do that, Tay, introduce yourself. Give us the short version. Tell us the name of your business, where we can find you, and a little bit about what you do.
All right, so my name is Tay Satson. My Instagram is at Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC. And what I do is help people with skincare issues by providing handmade products made with organic ingredients, no chemicals and parabens. That's what I do.
All right. Well, all right. Let's get into it. What are some of the things that you're struggling with in your business?
Some of the things that I'm struggling with is basically turning traffic into sales. So I notice, when I go to my Shopify Insights, I see all of the traffic and I get sales, I get great sales, but I have more traffic than sales. So I'm like, how can I convert all of this traffic that I'm getting to my website and convert them into sales?
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's just jump into it. So your question is, how do you convert traffic to sales?
Correct.
Okay. Donnie, what you got?
So I am pulling up the website right now.
Okay.
And I want to be sure. Hold on. Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC.com.
It's just sweettoothcosmetics.com.
All right. There was a typo on the form. Hold on one second. Let's go over here. Okay. So tell me a little bit about, while I'm pulling this up, tell me a little bit about your marketing channels right now. What are you doing for marketing?
For marketing, I send out at least about maybe 3 text messages a week, and I'll try to do an email at least one email per day. So right now, my marketing strategies is text message, emails, reels.
Text message, email, reels, and talk to me about. So
Hold
when
on
you say
one second. What's the website again? Sweet.
Sweet Tooth Cosmetics,
Sweettoothcosmetics.com.
Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. Go ahead. Sorry, Donnie.
so you're doing a bunch of organic. Are you doing any paid marketing at all?
No.
No paid marketing, totally fine. Okay. What is so you talked about having a lot of traffic, but significantly less sales. Tell me what a lot of traffic means. How much
Well,
traffic are you getting on a daily basis, on a monthly basis?
let me see. I'm gonna pull up my Shopify so I can just kind of give accurate numbers. So like today I had like 750 sessions, but I only did like 80. I got like 80 orders, were 80 sales.
Okay.
So, I have a couple of abandoned carts.
How many abandoned carts is a couple?
You mean like in a month or today?
So that number that you gave me, 757 site viewers, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, 757 site viewers. What time frame is that? Is that today?
From
Is that this week?
yes, that's today. From
Today.
actually from 9 a.m. today up until current. Uh-huh.
Okay, and how many sales?
So far, 84.
I'm looking for the problem. I'm looking for the problem. No, seriously. So you're not doing any paid marketing. We got 84 sales out of 757 visitors. That is about an 11.5% conversion ratio. What
Okay.
are you expecting the conversion ratio to be? This is and based on what?
Um, to be honest, I don't know. I don't know. Let me see. I'm trying to think.
Okay.
So, because when you say like the conversion, like I guess I'm just thinking wrong. Because I guess I might be doing good. Like I really don't know, but I'm noticing. I guess what I'm noticing is by going off of the, let me just say this. So when people come to my page, they assume that I do wholesale. They think I do wholesale. So going through DMs, I get a lot of questions about wholesale. So when they come to the page and they don't see wholesale, what I'm noticing is that they'll order like a lot of product, but I can tell it's probably ordering from a store versus personal use, if that sounds,
I understand.
if that
So
makes
you're
sense.
looking for individual customers.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah, I get
let
it
me
sort of kind of, yeah.
got you. So right now you think you're guessing based on the quantities that are being ordered, you're guessing that these are people who are purchasing from for wholesale, for resale value, for resale use, not
Hmm.
customers who are using the product themselves. So
Right.
first thing first, I just did a quick search and the average Shopify store, a good conversion rate between visitors and people who purchase is about 3%. They're suggesting that anything above 3.7% conversion from visitors to sales puts you at the top 20% of Shopify for conversion rate stores,
Oh
right?
wow.
So the reason that I wanted to get straight into that is
Hmm.
because a lot of times when clients are saying, hey, I'm not getting the results that I want, my first question is based on what facts?
Mm.
Based on what facts? So, are there stores that produce at a significantly higher rate than uh, 11%? Absolutely. We can always do things to optimize your store right away. But the first thing that I want you to do is really celebrate and acknowledge the fact that you're in the top 20% of Shopify stores. Okay. We're at
Yay.
11%, 3.7% puts you above, and honestly, 5.2% puts you in the top 10%. So you're probably closer to the top 5% in terms of conversion. But I think I just heard the real problem that you're looking to solve. And it's not conversion, it is attracting the customer that you intend to sell to. All right.
Yeah, now that I was, like I say, when I was going through the DMs, it's like I think I need to migrate into wholesale because that's what all of the questions are about. Like, do you offer wholesale? Like, and I'm like, no, not right now, but after looking into it, so I'm like, is there a different marketing strategy for that? I think it'll be easier for me to do that because when you're looking at my reels and stuff, I'm always making the product. And so they know what's going into it. But yeah, I get a lot of wholesale questions.
Okay. I am going to let David interject at this point because he has successfully run an e-commerce brand. And I know that he did business both ways. He attracted the individual consumer, but also having a lot of organizations wanting to order in bulk quantity. So, what are you noticing right away, Dave?
What I'm seeing right away is that the website needs a facelift.
Yes.
This, um, it's not giving me like luxury beauty. It's really kind of giving me an old school vibe. This is giving me. Um, she took these pictures with her cell phone and put them on a
I
website.
did.
I know,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
know, I can tell, and it's giving that.
It's giving that, girl. This is not giving anything that I want to rub onto my face.
Yeah.
Or I think you have some Yoni products as well. I'm not. First of all, when you told me the conversion rate, when you gave me these numbers and I calculated the conversion rate, Chance, honestly, I was shocked.
I'm shocked. I was shocked.
First things first, we got to completely do so. We have to bootstrap our business in the beginning, and I'm okay with that while we're proving the concept,
Mhm.
right? We want to prove the concept, make sure people are loving the products, and they are. You're converting again at 11%. Now, what you need now is to get professionals involved. So the money that you are making, we need to reinvest every single dollar that you're spending right now. We need to reinvest back into the business. The first
Okay.
thing that we need to do before we worry about increasing traffic is improving the visibility of the brand, right? We need to make this imaging a whole lot better, because if we increase the traffic and send them here, it's not going to serve you. But if we
Okay.
aesthetically get this brand together, get a product photographer, not a people photographer, but a product photographer, get a
Mm-hmm.
product photographer and a person who specializes in building optimized Shopify sites. There's a difference between a Shopify site web developer and a person who specializes in building optimized sites.
Yep.
Okay.
You can find both those people on like Upwork. You may know somebody in your network. Dave, you were saying something?
Yeah. Let me show you something real quick. Let me show you something real quick.
Hey, real quick, before you do that, there's a couple of comments that's saying something about the title of the video.
I
Are
don't.
you
I
able?
can't change it. It's a little too late.
Okay.
I did this video earlier. I did a whole nother joint this morning, and I can't change it. So just bear with us, guys.
We'll change it in the final cut, you guys.
We'll change it in the final cut for sure. So this is $1 billion brand right here. Hold on, hold on. Let's go. Yeah, let's look at it. Okay, hold on. Where's she at? All right, I was just on the homepage. Oh, here we go. You see what's happening?
I do.
Now this isn't like super produced. Like they took some time to take pictures of these products.
Mhm.
They took time to consider. Like they want their page to like it's clean, fresh. Let me ask you, what are some of your favorite beauty brands?
Um, I like I like Bath and Body. I like Juvia's Place. I
Who?
like
How do you spell Juvenis?
Juvia's Place.
How do you spell it?
Oh, Juvia.
Jubia.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what it's called.
Juvia's.
Yeah, Juvia's Place.
All right, let's see what Juvia got going on. Let's see what's happening in these streets. Um, you know what I'd imagine, as this pulls up, that this is like your favorite brand. Let's see. You know what I would imagine?
What
That
that?
that Juvia didn't make her own site.
Well, Dave, look.
Hey, look, I'm being funny, but like, if you are making some sales, especially in the beginning, you have to put it all back into a website. Yo, you can get somebody to. You said you make $80 today, right?
80 sales today.
No, she had 84
80
sales
sales
today.
today.
Yes.
My
You need to take.
revenue
Do me a
for
favor.
today is 12.3.
So $12,000.
$12,372.
I
Mhm.
want you to take every dollar you got and hire. You need to hire a designer
Okay.
because yo, you get a lot of traffic to your site, right? But
Mhm.
people are like, I'm obviously, well, Donnie said the conversion is good, but you see these abandoned carts. Some people are just leaving the site just because of the way it looks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And let me help you out with a couple of things that you need to do right away. So if we're back on the site, let's go back to the Sweet Tooth site. Sweet Tooth Cosmetics. So number one is going to be in the messaging. Sweet Tooth Cosmetics. I'm confused when I get on. I'm confused right away. So I'm assuming that Sweet Tooth Cosmetics, you're thinking of in your branding that you want to do something that feels like cupcakes and candies and things like that, right?
Yeah,
So
cause like when I first, I'm sorry to cut you off, Dan. I'm so sorry. When I first started it, I was just doing like makeup. It was literally it was not skincare at all, and it's so crazy how I even got into skincare. But it was literally makeup, like MAC lipsticks, things in that nature. But it had like a dessert name to it. That's what it was when I first started it. And then, I would do my makeup and everybody would be like, well, your makeup is cute, but how you get your skin so clear in the before picture? So everybody was worried about the before picture. And I was like, y'all keep on and I'm going to do skincare. So that's how it got into skincare. But I was saying I'm probably going to change the name.
okay, and it's not 1000% necessary, but the name and the branding, the messaging needs to say the same thing. They need to be on the same page. Dave, will you back me out so I can see the website real quick so everyone else can see the website? All right, so right here at the top,
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of categories going on, right? You have a ton of categories. And so this for me feels like walking into, say, TJ Maxx rather than walking into, and things are all over the place. They're kind of sloppily presented rather than walking into Saks. And I know that this designer is here, this designer is there, cosmetics are over here. So right away, categories. So you want to create a couple of key categories. I recommend that instead of listing all these products kind of individually, product lines, that you do things like skincare, bath and body, cosmetics, best sellers, wholesale. Since
Okay.
wholesale is a large part of the revenue stream that you're generating right now, let's condense these categories. So I know that if I want skincare, I'm going here. It's just like going on another site and there's jeans, tops, dresses, right? Evening.
Mm-hmm.
Again, yours is skincare, bath and body combined, cosmetics, bestsellers, wholesale, right? And I think I saw Yoni products. So but besides that Yoni wash, there's more. You might even want to make a category for feminine care, right?
Okay.
That's kind of what I'm going with first. And you can play off of, your colors for your branding. That lime green is not giving me any value at the top, those
Okay.
bars that you have. The lime green isn't giving me anything, but I do believe that you can go with these pinks and these blues and these yellows. That kind of ties in the sweet tooth kind of appeal. And then I would think of some type of a tagline. What tagline can you create that makes people draw the correlation between sweet tooth cosmetics and it not having anything to do with candy, right? That's what I
Gotcha.
would do first. What are your top sellers?
My top sellers are bath bombs, sugar scrubs, and skincare.
Okay. That needs to be all over the front page. So
Okay.
you need to, part of the lack of conversion is the confusion when we land on your website.
Okay.
It's just stuff kind of everywhere and it's not necessarily organized in category. I wouldn't use the home page to showcase all of your inventory. Again, I
Okay.
create the main categories, and then even as we're going down the home page, allowing people like the best seller from each category, just display that. So for bath and body, I'm showing bath bombs and body wash, like some fabulous photos of those things.
Okay.
For then going down to feminine care, I'm showing the Yoni wash. And for each of those things, it can be like a soothing, some kind of sweet tooth tagline about each category. So,
Okay.
for let's say for skincare, it can say, uh, make your skin kissable and delicious. flawless, kissable, and delicious, that kind of goes along with sweet tooth, bringing those things in that
Gotcha.
way.
Yeah, what I would maybe I would go with a different philosophy. I would probably put all the products on the same on one page. Look how long it takes me to find something. If I come on a website, I'm coming to buy it. I'm not coming to
Mhm.
look at it. I want to just pick it, right? But look how long it takes me to get to something that I can actually buy. There's no buy button anywhere.
Yeah.
Trying to find something to buy, I would love to buy something. And then eventually we get to add to cart. There's probably a lot of people that don't get this far down.
Yeah.
So I'm like, there's a model that I'm going. I know if I lead some traffic to my website, they're coming to buy something. Most people aren't just coming just to check it out, right? Yo, they need something and they want to buy it. So for me, I would do like a clean site, and like right up here, you can pick something, click it, because we have a bunch of like, there's so many steps to get to the buy, and you're doing amazing right now. By the way,
Okay.
I don't know what's in these bath bombs, but you killing it. This word of mouth, they willing to go through a whole lot to get to the sale. So you're doing something. You're amazing, but a couple small tweaks and you're Fenty.
Yeah.
I want you to look at that in your mind. Like, there's
Okay.
nothing that she did better than you,
Okay.
but she became a little bit better than you are right now. That's it. Like, you guys are both humans. So that would be like my input. I would get right to it and it'd be beautiful, but you could buy something right there when I come on.
Okay.
Immediately. I do agree with that, making some clickable offers. Like, for example, I went to the mobile view, and that's what I'm looking at right now. Something as simple as this blue box that you have with 30% off. I
Mm-hmm.
see if I continue to scroll down, there's an action button, a call to action button that says grab these summer deals, but that box needs to be clickable. Every category needs to be clickable. When I see that, when you revamp this and you have that beautiful picture of the bath bombs and all kind of colors, that needs everything, every image needs to be clickable that goes to an add to cart, to a purchase. And then also get rid of the about you. Nobody cares.
Okay.
Nobody cares. So let's get rid of the about you on this
Actually, it gives
page.
people more reason to not buy from you.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. We don't care to give people anything. They're gonna say, "Oh, I don't like her outfit." They're gonna say, "Oh, it looks like she's making these products at home. I don't want to buy from the." We don't want to give them any reason. If you want to put like an about our company, then you can do that on another page, but definitely not on the home page. When you
Okay.
think about in an e-commerce space, when you think about people coming to your site, it's like pretending that your site is a physical brick and mortar store. When people come into your brick and mortar store, we have imaging that's lined up strategically, from the sign outside to the mannequins in the window to the smell, to the way that it feels in the store, to what we place out first, and then we put that sales stuff kind of in the back. We have those things going strategically to increase to add a buy. The same thing when you get to the register. There's going to be some inexpensive costume jewelry. There's going to be maybe a little bit of cosmetics. There's going to be an accessory. That's an order bump. When they get to the window, to the cash register, they got their purchase, but let's put some interesting danglers here that they may want to order bump for, right? So on your store, look at it as though they're coming into your boutique. They're coming in. Nobody wants to know about you. They just want to buy. We want to make it super easy for them to buy. Now, as I'm going through the site, I'm trying to
Yo,
add
hold
to
on, Donnie, they got look. First off, our friends is like, they chiming in. They like, what's the tagline? They like, drop the tooth and keep sweet cosmetics. Skin so sweet. Tax Coach Courtney, make your skin taste like candy. Add the song in there too. Okay, yeah, I just want to acknowledge our family. They really give you some sauce in this chat right now.
Yeah. Okay. So, and that's good stuff. Actually, a couple of them had some. A couple of them have some really good taglines that you can associate if you decide to keep Sweet Tooth Cosmetics. But as I'm going through your site, like I just put the pineapple and papaya foaming sugar scrub in my site. There is, let me just go back one just to be sure. Yep. Okay. So there is, the description comes a little too late. I want to know that this is a super sexy, foamy sugar scrub that makes your body feel illuminated and luxurious like it comes. The font that we're using doesn't give, right? For me to read it,
Okay.
it feels like terms and conditions. But I'm noticing right away that once I have added this to my cart, it's taking me straight to checkout. You're not recommending any other products. You're not saying people who purchase this have also purchased this. Maybe you even want to consider some collections of placing things together, the bath bomb and the sugar scrub. Let's get
Scrubs.
really, really strategic. We want to increase, the easiest way to make money is to increase the lifetime value of a customer that's already buying. So how do we get each customer to spend more money? Let me tell you something, with 757 people on your website today and 84 sales, you do not have a traffic problem. You have a presentation and a closing problem.
True.
Okay.
Yeah. 100%. Real quick, we're giving you a lot. What did you write down, or what are you taking away right now?
I wrote down revamp website ASAP. I wrote down get a professional product photographer, build an optimized Shopify site, check out Upwork, um, combine the categories to skincare, bath and body, cosmetics, wholesale, bestsellers, feminine care. Add a buy now button to every single product. Tweak the taglines and get rid of the about you section and get strategic about presentation and closing being a problem.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Um,
Mhm.
are you? I just want to know. Are you running any email campaigns? Are you collecting emails and things of that nature?
Yes.
Okay.
hmm
Do you make a lot of sales from the email campaigns?
Not really. I get most of my sales from texts. But
Mm,
I'll say this. I notice I get most of my sales from text. I get a couple from email, but not many.
gotcha. Okay.
What text plan are you using? The one that starts with a P, Postscripts.
I use SMS Bump. I tried Klaviyo, or is it Klaviyo?
Yeah.
I tried them, but
Maybe
I don't know if they don't embed with Shopify or something. It was saying, because I was with SMS Bump and I tried to migrate over to Klaviyo, but my subscribers wouldn't transfer over.
Yeah.
Like,
What was that
no.
little move you did, Dottie?
I know. Like, I thought she was dancing or something. Okay.
I'm
But
about to pass out is what I am doing, because there's money, 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 money all over your table and you're just walking past it. You haven't picked anything up to put it in your wallet. Okay. If you are using a Shopify site and you are not using Klaviyo as your email marketing backend and Postscripts as your text message marketing backend, you are saying keep it moving, come through. I don't care to follow up with you.
no, I don't want to say that.
That's what you're saying. Okay, couple of things. Number one,
The Matrix. That was funny. The Matrix move.
the Matrix. I just literally felt it, right? Okay, couple of things. Number one, you gotta get Klaviyo connected right away. So you've
Okay.
got all these people on your site. You mentioned, I think maybe it was before we started, that you've got some abandoned carts going in. You can't possibly be communicating with those abandoned carts properly if you don't have your Klaviyo set up. Okay.
Okay.
So abandoned carts, immediate text message, immediate email. Hey, I see that you were looking at the Pop My Cherry foaming sugar scrub. Did you have trouble checking out? Did you also need a bath bomb to go with it, so that we can get people back in to buy? But also Postscripts, all these things are the top resources that work together. Klaviyo is exclusive to Shopify, as is Postscripts. You can't use it with any other platform. It is what it's for. So if you couldn't get your customers in there, then you were doing something wrong, because it's exclusive to that platform, right? So let's get
Yeah.
on with Klaviyo. Their customer service is amazing. They can help you get that set up. You
Yeah,
can
I
also
have a Zoom with them tomorrow. I'm supposed to be Zooming with the Klaviyo representative tomorrow at 10. So
okay. You
hopefully get my subscribers to be in that platform.
Okay, you can also set the same thing up with postscripts. They'll help you. Now, very
Okay.
important when you're emailing from an e-commerce standpoint, emailing has to be as strategic as the flow of your site, right? Your email has to psychologically connect with your audience. So your abandoned cart, these aren't things that are at this level of business when you're doing 12 grand a day. It's time to have a team that's helping you do this. I am going to email you a young lady who specializes in creating email sequences and series specifically for Shopify sites, specifically in Klaviyo. Okay. And she can set it up where your email and your postscripts, your text messages are working in alignment. But she's got a powerful abandoned cart series that will probably add another 3 to 7% sales conversions on your back end. And that's really huge. Okay. And I'm going to send it to you in a text to the phone number that we have here for you, and go for there. And I know y'all are going to want me to recommend her, but we don't have an affiliate set up. So let me talk to her about that. And then we'll plug that. But you're going to now you're at a point, Tay, where it's an amazing job at the ability of your level of information and experience. It is time for you to bring some experts in. Okay. So what does that look like? You need coaches. You need coaches that could have identified this issue for you a long time ago. You need professional imaging, branding, right? You need email marketing, or you need back-end marketing, period. So usually when I'm hiring for email marketing individuals, I'm hiring someone that can also handle text messaging. Okay, so same thing. Professional web developer, I think I said that. And then that's just as the site is involved, right? Coaching for strategy, ideas, brainstorming. All these things are essential. This is where you are right now. Congratulations. Okay. Congratulations. Then this is just as the site is involved. This has really nothing to do with some of your back end strategy. How do we prepare for sale days? How do we handle birthdays? How do we build community? How do we create a brand that is irresistible, that people have to be a part of? Like, I have to have my Fenty highlighter. I don't want to hear about anybody else's highlighter. I don't want to talk about it's Fenty or nothing else. Rihanna's done a great job at branding that in a way that makes it feel like this is the only product that is going to be good enough to highlight the way I need to highlight. Okay. So again, the aesthetics of your site, really good thing. But part of the conversion issue is that you're seriously missing strategy, simple strategy. Okay.
I like this website. This is like, yo, for one, like this is Brun Beauty, Brun Beauty. Very clean. I think in beauty you got to have like these whites and these kind of like softer colors, right? But very clean. And the first thing you could buy are packages. I don't know how clearly y'all can see that. It might be kind of small, but
It's small, but we can see it.
yeah. Oh no. Send me some notifications. All right. So very clean. Like they're just taking time in their presentation. So what I like you to do is to gather some websites, like just, and the only thing I'm doing is I'm typing in Shopify beauty page, or I typed in, when I found this one, I typed in top Shopify cosmetic sites, right? And Google is smart enough to find it. So you just find some that you really, really like. And when you find a designer, say, can you do this? I like this part of the site and I want it to have this and I want it to look like that. Make sense?
Makes sense.
So I would love to get to the page too, our Instagram page.
All
Donnie,
right.
over there. And
Okay. And while we're looking for that, Tay, let me give you a key tip. Most of these e-commerce sites are Shopify sites. Unless they've taken their own time to develop their own site, which is typically really expensive, because there are so many nuances involved with e-commerce platforms that desire to grow to seven figures, upsells, downsells, cross sells, order bumps, all this, like recommended products, all the things you see, such and such as shopping right now from Kansas City. Because there are so many technical nuances, most of these platforms like Fashion Nova, all of them opt for a Shopify site. They may purchase the bigger, commerce platform or whatever the most expensive thing is. So most of it. So when you look at these beautiful sites that you love, most of them are a custom done Shopify site because everything is built in. All you need something, there's a plugin for it. So we got to make yours look like who you're admiring.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Let me. Oh, I hope I don't break something. And when I go to Safari, you guys see my. You can't see my page, right? You cannot.
No.
All right. Okay. I don't know how to do it. Never mind. Forget it. I was gonna like share my screen, but I just don't. I don't know. I just don't know how to do it.
Might not want to share the whole screen.
Maybe not. Crazy. Hold on. I'm gonna do this thing.
Yeah, hold on. It is. Let me see something.
Hold on.
Okay.
I think I got it.
Yes, right there at the bottom, and then you pick your screen.
You see my screen?
No, not yet. You have to click share screen.
Where? Where you see that?
It's on my side. It's right under our window here.
You can share your screen.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Well, share your screen and go to Instagram.
Let's see.
Okay, never mind. Forget it.
Hold on, I'm about to go. What's the Instagram page?
It's Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC.
I'm gonna figure this thing out. You can't break my soul.
Hey. All right. Let me see if it comes up. Yep. All right. Let me try to share my screen. Hold on.
Cool. So I like everyone to be able to see like your Instagram. I just can't
I'm
pull it up on
really I'm gonna be really disappointed if it shares something it's not supposed to. Hold on one
Just
second.
close it all out, Danny. Just close it all out.
Oh, here we go, right here. This is what I'm trying to do. Share. Can y'all see it?
Nope.
You can't see it? Oh, let's see.
I
View.
see it on the side. Oh, hold on. I got it. Hold on. I have to assign it to you. There we go. There we go. I can see you now. Let me come here. Let me do Donnie only. All right, there we go. We just want to be able to talk to you. Go for it. Oh, you're still in the green room. Hold on. Let me assign you to guest 3. Say something, Donnie.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you
Yep,
hear me?
you're good. I'm out here.
Yeah.
I'm out here. First off.
We're in these streets. Okay, so we see the screen and we hear me.
Yep.
Yes.
All right. So we are right here, Dave. Right away, I help people with skin issues improve their skin by offering organic skincare, body butter, sugar scrubs, and body products with no chemicals or parabens. So right now, I'm seeing a direct uh, conflict between the bio and the website that you're taking me to, because the website that I just went to didn't show me anybody with any skin issues, nor did your products that I looked at talk about how it helped soothe any type of skin issue. So if these are products that are targeting people with skin issues, then the website needs to reveal that
Okay.
right away. Okay, because what's happening is you could be getting a lot of traffic because your marketing is organic, so they're coming from your page and they see, ooh, skin issues, and these look like cool products. Let me click. They go on the site. I don't see anything about skin issues. I don't know
Okay.
what's for me, right? All right, let's take a look. Okay, I don't like your logo at all. Just an FYI, it has nothing to
Look,
do
it's
with
a $5 logo from Fiverr.
and
Girl,
it
you
looks
making too much
girl.
money? Invest.
I don't know anything about this stuff. Like, I started this in 2019, so I
I
knew
love it.
nothing about nothing.
Yo, you first off, I want to just like commend you because you are an inspiration. You are the person that is going to get it done. It ain't gotta be perfect. I ain't got no money to do it with. Like probably in the beginning, I ain't got money to like start it and all that. Look at us.
Look
We
at
right.
you,
Look at
girl.
us. Um, but like, yo, it really, really is an inspiration because you're just doing it. You're doing it.
You were just
So
doing it. And let me tell you something, based on this page, I instantly think that these are children's products. So you're selling $12,000 worth of inventory to grown people right now? Teach me something.
100%. Yo, I got a guy that I want you to hit up immediately. He actually made the Brain Picker podcast. He makes so many. He made the Brain Picker podcast logo. He makes a lot of like my morning meetup logo. He just makes logos, but he's so versatile because he can do it for corporate, for beauty, all that. But his name is Marshall Fox. Marshall
Yeah.
Fox. Now, you seen that or heard it on Instagram where the guy says, "Yo, don't come to me for the best price. I'm not the cheapest, but I'm the
Yes,
best." That is Marshall.
that's fine.
That is Marshall. So I want you to go to I want you to hit him up, send him a DM right now. Marshall Fox. Marshall Fox is
It
his Instagram.
often says that his Instagram. Okay.
Yep. Go to
One X or two X?
1X.
Okay.
Marshall Fox. He's so good at it. Yo, real quick, Donnie, can you go to Marshall's page? It's 120designstudio.com. 120
Oh, I got it.
designstudio.com.
Let's see.
120designstudio.com.
Is it
Okay,
designed with an S?
You said
Oh,
what?
go to his website.
Yeah, 120designstudio.com.
he's the fellow with the glasses on. Is that him?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. I just want to make sure I'm at the right place.
Yeah, absolutely. Yep. So this is one of this is his website. I think he does like really clean work. He don't even got like all his updated stuff, but he just understands composition. He just like placement, look, it's clean, all that. That's my
He's
guy.
working on EP stuff right now.
Yep. Yep.
He's working on Gary Harris's stuff right now. He's showing you, you can click into these things. These are the befores of website clients that he's had, and then some afters. I don't want to click into too much because it's going to pop up a window that I'm not sure what it will reveal. So we'll just leave there,
Yeah.
leave that. But anyway, you just
Yeah,
go
you
here
go
to
to
his
his website.
website, and there is an investment required. However, the better your positioning, the better your imaging, the more money you're going to be making. So we're not worried about, just go ahead and get these expenses out right away. And somebody who's doing 12 grand in a day in sales, you're going to have some tax liability next year. So you
I
need
had
to
some last year.
Yo,
you need to spend the money.
shouts out to D. Jarrett. She said, "What I'm hearing is the product is great. Your product must be amazing. Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
But when you put all this stuff around it, you are Rihanna. Point blank. I
Mm.
feel that in my spirit.
Yeah, I'm here, and like I said, when I land on this Instagram page, right away it's giving middle school age client target audience, right? Great looking products, that everything looks great, but I'm seeing Hello Kitty, I'm seeing rainbow colors, I'm seeing these are all things, and so that might be something for you to consider too, unless your target audience is the novelty type of woman who enjoys products like that. Like, I like where this is going. I think this is a silhouette with two afro puffs, again with the poof there, so those things cool. Maybe some butterflies, great. And I know that there is an adult audience who likes things like Hello Kitty, things like that. But also, like, I'm seeing a lot of variation in the products, maybe the same product, but maybe packaged a little differently, especially if you go in and you do an audit, run some reports, and look at your loss leaders, meaning what are the products that are costing you the most to produce, that are selling the least. Let's take a look at them. Are
Okay.
they different? Are they unique? Are they different from the products that are the top sellers, right? So when we look at the bath bombs and things like that, are the products that are not selling as well like it aesthetically? Are they less mature, more mature, on the same page? And let's try to figure out, are people really rocking with this novelty stuff that you're putting out? Like, I love here how you have the body oils kind of in this branding. I love the packaging on this, the labeling, that looks really, really good. I like the lip glosses and that packaging. This looks good and fun with the color variations. But then when you take me over to, the Hello Kitty, whatever, the bath bombs, that's actually a cute bath bomb. When you take me over into the Hello Kitty, this isn't anything I would buy for myself. So if
Okay.
these are a specialty line, then that's a different category. So your audience isn't confused. It could be like kids line or novelty line, and people get exactly what that means, right?
Okay.
When you get the professional imaging of your products, I want you to use that the professional clear images right here as well. Now,
Okay.
your website imaging and your social media imaging are not necessarily going to be the same. On your website imaging, professional images all day, every day. I don't think I saw anything on your website. I could be mistaken, which is going to be huge for conversion. Anything
Okay.
about testimonials and reviews. I don't think I saw that.
Okay. Mm-mm.
Okay, so that right there is if e-commerce stores that don't have live testimonials and reviews that people can access, conversion rate decreases by 60% automatically.
Okay.
60%
Ooh.
automatically. So imagine how much money you're leaving on the table because people are coming by and they're saying, I'm not sure. The imaging doesn't look professional, but she's got a lot of followers on social. I see people kind of like it, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get my product. I don't know if the product works. So there's no validation on your site when you're leaving the testimonials off. So put a review section so people after they purchase can have a review, leave a review. But also, in addition to that, when you do that, put the send out incentives. So part of what you do, part of your marketing strategy is to email out, like, let's say someone makes an order and it takes your average order, say 5 days to reach the customer. Well,
Mm-hmm.
in 9 days, send an email that says, hey, have you used your bath bomb yet? Please click here to let us know how you love it.
Okay.
10% gift card, 10% discount for letting us know X, Y, and Z. And then that's going to drive some reviews. The reviews will sell your product by itself.
Okay.
Facts. Give me your recap. Give me your recap so far.
Okay. So far, the website needs to match the bio. Reach out to Marshall Fox ASAP. Add some testimonials to it. Basically what she just said, send out incentives for reviews and testimonials, and pretty much clean up the social media. It
Yeah,
looks kitty. When
I
you
didn't.
said it
Donnie,
do look kitty.
right? Donnie, undo whatever you did on your camera.
I
Cause
didn't. I didn't touch it.
I think it's like Sharon's. It's like I don't know. It's not as in focus as it was.
Yeah, I didn't. I haven't touched. My camera's all the way over there. I haven't touched it.
No, I'm talking about no. Unshare your screen or whatever you
I
did.
did unshare it.
Okay, I think you're good. I think you're good. Go for it. I'm sorry.
The one point that I was trying to make was on your website, all of the images that you provide are going to be your professional images now from your product photographer. People love, make sure you choose the reviews option that allows people to upload pictures of their product, because
Mhm.
consumers love to see real people, real customers with product in their hand, product being used. On your social media platform, it will be a combination of the images that you provide. It's going to be a combination of the professional images, but also of cell phone images, you behind the scenes with your product, you with your product, you demonstrating how the product is used, you with images of your customers using the product, your reels in real time of you, but super clear. So if you're going to use a cell phone, make sure it's the newest, latest done. The newest, latest, and greatest cell phone. Make sure it's on the HD highest camera setting so you're getting as clear as possible images. Make sure you've got a ring light around so you've got some great lighting. Don't just video and you're getting the best of the best, and position your products really well. But it's very, very important on social that you're not only using professional quality images. You want it to
Okay.
look like something that's natural in the timeline scroll. And then, if I'm being totally honest, Tay, we gave you a lot right now, and I don't want to over inundate you with a lot of stuff. You got to
Okay.
take some action. If I were coaching you right now, one on one, some of this higher level conversation that we're having will be happening probably in week 3, week 4. Okay. So we gave you a lot of stuff, and I'd like for us to put a pin in it right here.
Okay.
And I've never done this before, but I would also recommend that you probably execute some of this, and then next month you come back to Brain Picker.
Okay. I
Yeah,
can do that.
we'll recommend that you come back to Brain Picker.
Okay.
Because I don't know, David, even in our coaching program that we're about to drop together, oh shoot.
Spill the beans.
Yeah,
Spill
right.
the beans.
Come on, get it together, Dottie. We're supposed to make a whole release, okay? Relax.
Okay, this is just on the Brain Picker podcast. It's okay.
No, but
Um,
I
I
think
don't
it's go for it.
I don't know that she would be a great fit for that program with this particular business model with the needs that she has right now. I think Brain Picker, like I want to see because there's so much more. I'm excited to even help you with this brand because you're bringing in the type of revenue that I really, really, really want to work with. Like you've got money that I can say, let's do this, pop this thing off, hit 7 figures very, very relatively quickly, right? Um, so
Mhm.
this can't be it for you. I would at least do another brain picker session next month. But this is when you come back and say, hey, of the 8 things you guys gave me to do, I went ahead and executed 6 of them. This is what it's looking like right now. Let's get it. What's the next thing?
Yeah, are you having $1 million year right now?
No.
Okay, you're on the path. So so this today of $12,000 is an outlier of your normal business. Is that right?
Yeah, pretty much.
I
But
mean,
then, cause when you say I always like you have to take out like the shipping cost, the cost that it takes to ship the stuff, and
let me ask
things.
let me ask this: what is your gross for the year so far?
Let me put it in here. So year to date, I am at. It's loading. 83.7. I would say 83.7.
So you did like 12% of your whole year today. What happened today? Something happened.
I have the only thing I can think of is I have like this 50% off summer blowout sale that I just restocked like this morning.
Are you
So I'm
running
trying to
ads?
hmm
Are you running ads?
no.
How
What
many
is your
people do you have
month?
on your text list?
Hold on a second, Donnie. Let me because I'm trying to like understand something in my head. What are your sales this month? Well, give me your month to date.
Month to date, let me go here. Month to date is 32.3.
Give me
So a
last
third
month.
of the sales.
Last month is let me go here. Oh wait, that's last quarter. Last month was 29.2.
Give me the month right before that.
The month before that was 24.7.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on. 3, 5, 7. So what are we in? August,
When did you
Mm-hmm.
start this?
July, June.
I couldn't hear you, Danny.
She started in 2019.
So in 2019.
So what were you doing from January to May? Because from
Of this
January
year?
to April, yeah, if we're at 83,000 so
That's
far
all
for
of
the
it.
year, that's all the money. What were you doing? Why weren't you selling much from
Oh,
January?
we were moving. We were relocating and moving, trying to get everything, basically set up. And then I'm in skincare formulation school as well. So I was getting that together within the first half of the year.
So let me ask you this: when you say you started the brand in 2019,
That's just the brand Sweet Tooth, but I started skincare in like last year, the beginning of last year.
what'd you do year to date last year?
Year to date, let me go here.
I like these numbers. I just like it. Numbers tell a whole story. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, that's when I realized I cannot work for the company I'm working because the math ain't mathing.
we
I
got,
actually wrote it down. So
ladies and
last
gentlemen,
year,
we are watching the exit. We are watching the glow up. So congratulations.
last year I did 72.3. I was doing nothing last year, just trying to migrate from really figure out because I was doing, dipping strawberries and doing this and doing this. So I was all over the place last year until this year. I'm just like, okay, let me just get with skincare. Let me stay in one area and not do so
But
much. So now
you're
that
not
I'm
in
in
one
one
area.
area,
You're still all
hmm,
over the place.
really?
Yeah, I saw you said let me just get in skincare. I saw yoni wash. I saw bath products. I saw lip gloss.
Oh,
This girl just
well,
you just blessed. You just blessed out here.
Yeah. So you're accidentally hitting success, right? So we're at 83,000.
yeah,
First couple of months, you were making excuses. All right. We don't care about moving. You got a business.
right.
You were making excuses the first couple of months. From May to now, you've made the bulk of your money. Okay. So you
Yeah,
keep this up. Let's just say, what is this? This is August. So September, October,
August.
November, December. Let's just say you continue to have $24,000 months minimally for the next 4 months. That's 96,000 plus the 83 you've already done. You're looking at $179,000 a year. That's what you're on pace to do if you keep this up. Now, that's if you keep doing it by yourself. All right.
Right.
That's where you're at. Now, we also have to, like, there's just too much for me to be able to give you in this session. Let me ask you this. So, I asked you before we started what you really, really, really needed to get from this session. And that was how can you turn traffic into sales?
Mhm.
Did you get before? Because I'll go on a tangent. Have you gotten what you came for so far?
Yes, I've actually gotten more than something I wasn't even thinking about.
Okay.
I,
All right.
I wasn't even thinking about any of this. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay. So let me just tell you in terms of what needs to happen with your business, what you got tonight was probably an eighth of the information that you need. We can't give you everything. There are so many nuances to running an e-commerce brand. I have like tinglies on the inside, Dave, because I'm liking the numbers. At first, Tay, I thought I was about to catch you fumbling a little bit, but it makes sense, right? We're always going to break it down. We're always going to make sure that we're giving our community a real story to kind of use and relate to on their own. So you're about
Mhm.
to accidentally run into almost $200,000 this year. If you implement only what we said today, next year this is going to be $500,000.
Yeah.
But if you do the other steps, the coaching, the hiring a marketing team, hiring a brand expert, you incorporate those three things, you actually have a strong possible seven-figure business model on your hands. I would want to get in and see your actual, not just your revenue, but what you're actually profiting. I want to get in and analyze all of your cost of production, what we're using to mail out. I'm concerned about your systems just because we fumbled on the Klaviyo and the Postscripts. So I'm really concerned about your back end. We need to check that out. I'm going to want to know where you're getting these products, who's making it, how are we keeping up with servicing orders. You got 84 orders today. Is that product already ready in a warehouse? Do you have to whip this up? Because I saw a whole lot of whipping on your Instagram page. There's so many
Yeah.
things that I need to see to help
Okay.
you turn this into a seven-figure brand. So I'm glad you got what you need today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and there's like Donnie said, there's so many questions. Oh man, I want to know your profit margins. I want to know, do you still got the money that you made so far this year? What we did with the money last
Where the
year?
Yeah,
bread
because
at?
I don't
I want
like
your
I
brand.
don't
Oh my
spend
gosh,
it. Like when I'm
that's
looking,
good.
and I guess it's like I know work needs to be done, but it's like, okay, what's the difference in a business coach and a mentor? Like I know I need a mentor because I
Mhm.
just don't know. Like where I've come now is really based off of word of mouth, community, um, just a story, and people like a story. I've come to realize that. So, but now I'm just like, okay, I want to turn this into a brand. So, I didn't even know it was a such thing as Shopify optimized. Like I'm like I've never
I
heard of this stuff.
I am just
So
so like I want to say that I'm proud of you. Like, can we
Yeah.
just stop and let's just celebrate this black woman that has a
yeah.
job. You got kids, right?
I have 4 kids.
4 kids, has a
From
job.
14 to, well, my son, he'll be 2 on Saturday. So from
Mm.
14 to 2.
Yeah.
Got a job, 4 kids, building a 6-figure business. No excuses. I want to tell you that you are an example of just
Yeah.
getting it done. Listen, I gotta feed these kids. I gotta show them that mommy is building something, and that's
This daycare, that's what it started.
yo.
Like,
It's so
daycare.
it's so like I you really really got to know that you are just going out doing it, right? So that's the hard part. Some people have the look and they got the branding and they got all the apps installed on their Shopify page and the optimization and the text message and the email campaign is clicking, but they ain't got what you got. They not doing a piece of the sales that you're doing. So one part, you are blessed. You are blessed. You are gifted and it's working. So I don't want you to change. I don't want you to change.
Okay. I don't think I could.
We are gonna implement piece by piece, improvement by improvement. If it don't feel right, don't do it. But I just want you to
Okay.
start to improve. I just want you to start just small tweaks. It's not a million. It's not like 30 things that you need to fix to become a multimillionaire.
Mhm.
It's literally like half a dozen. It's like 5 or 6 things that you get right that will take you to a multi-millionaire status. I'm telling you. Donnie will tell you the same thing. It's not like I have to go do a million things.
Mhm.
It's typically like 5 or 6 things that you got to do that will like drastically take you to another level. So the first thing we are going to work on our presentation, and
Okay.
very respectfully, you don't have the eye for that. You want to
I
find
know.
someone. You want to find. You want to find someone that has that eye that like just can
Okay.
create beautiful imagery and make it look real good, real clean, and you're out of here. You're out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's good.
Yep.
Yep. All
I
right.
love.
You got any other question? Do you have another question before we get out of here? Or I mean, you got a whole lot.
I mean, no, I don't think. I do have one question. What is the difference between a business coach and a mentor? Or are they one and the same?
So sometimes they can cross pollinate into each other's space. So a mentor doesn't necessarily have to be someone that's in your business lane, in your business
Mm-hmm.
industry. You can be, Michelle Obama could be a distant mentor to you, right? Because you like the way she carries herself and you like the lifestyle that she lives and you want to connect with her because you want some of that to rub off. You're reading all her books, watching her videos. A mentor is typically someone who a mentor is someone who typically encourages you toward your goals by sharing their journey, right? So
Okay.
David does a really great job at mentorship as well as coaching, but mentorship, he allows people to kind of tag along with him day by day, just be in the environment, watch what I do, and then that will help you to be more successful and perform at a better rate or reach your goals by watching what I do. You can take some of it. A
Okay.
coach, specifically a business coach, is going to be someone who is usually trained specifically in your area of business. And
Mm-hmm.
they're going to be coaching you not just based on their experience, but based on training that they may have had to help you with specific areas. So performance, marketing, strategy, different things like that. So it just depends on what you want. Sometimes that person can be the same person. I have clients that I'm a business coach for, but they also call me their mentor. I'm kind of both. They chose me because of how I live my life. So it's like mentorship, but they also chose me because of the results that I help clients get in their
I
business,
see.
like coaching. David, the same exact thing. Like I said, we have a program that we're releasing that I mentioned prematurely, but I don't know that you're a fit for that particular program.
Okay.
You could be a fit to work with one or both of us on a personal level, like on a outside of what we're doing together. But we'll in your follow-up text, you'll get some options. You'll get information about David's programs, my programs, and pick something, whether it's
I don't
us
really have
or
any
not.
programs, Donnie.
Well, you got the meetup.
Yeah, I
So,
got to work it out. Yeah,
if
that's
you're
true.
looking for a coach to work with, I'm probably your only option. If you're looking for some mentorship, David is going to be your option because he mentors through the
Yep.
morning meetup.
Let me put it this way. Typically, a mentor is someone you admire. A coach is someone you pay, and anybody you
Okay.
pay, you can fire
Yes.
because you pay a coach to help you get results. If they don't get you results, you can fire them. A mentor is just someone they like you, right? My boy CJ, my mentor CJ, he said I mentor kids, I coach adults. He said little kids, I'll mentor you. You know what I mean? Youngest coming up, I'll mentor you, no problem. If you grown, you gotta pay me. So
Yes.
yeah.
That's me. Mentor kids, a coach adults. You want these 7 figures? You got to pay me.
For sure.
No, but seriously, Tay, you are doing an amazing job. You are doing an amazing job, and you're doing such an amazing job that I see you being a mentor, maybe even a coach one day in your future, right? You just need some accountability. You need some fine tuning. Your business right now is rough around the edges, and we just need to get those edges shaped up. That's really all there is to it. But your biggest takeaway, I got to get that. Before we get out of here, what's been your biggest takeaway from your Brain Picker podcast coaching session today?
My biggest takeaway is to invest in professional product photography. Organize the website where the social media kind of matches up with the vibe of the website, and just a revamp. Just a revamp.
When we are done, I know it is evening time. I don't know what time zone you're on. Where are you at? Oh, you're in Alabama.
Yeah, I'm an hour and 30 minutes from Atlanta, and we're
You're
on
an
the same
hour
time.
behind us. I know. Tell me I only want one. What is the very first action step you're taking as a result of this session today?
Contact Marshall Fox.
And
I'm gonna contact Marsha Fox and also look for a website designer. That's what I'm doing tonight.
well, Marshall is the website designer.
Well, he
So,
does
I thought he was
logo. He
the
does logo. I don't
logo.
know if he
Oh, he
does.
does it all.
I don't know if he does
he may not do
Shopify. He
Shopify.
does logo though, like to get that logo, and you're like, he'll
Yeah.
give you like a branding package. Like you see how we have the Brain Picker podcast. Let me show it if I can see. So you see the Brain Picker podcast logo at the top.
Mm-hmm.
So he made the logo, and you see around it where like
Mm-hmm.
he knows what we're doing. This is called like a branding package where you got a bunch
Hey,
of different assets to work with.
gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I love it. This was exciting. Tay.
It
Uh,
was.
we will be following up with you. David and I are going to pan out to close this session out. Unless you had just one more question, we are about to get out of here.
I think I'm good. Y'all covered everything. Like, I literally had a whole list of questions out here, and y'all literally hit them all.
We didn't even see the
Like,
list.
I
Best
was
We
coaches in
didn't
the
see the
world.
list.
I'm sorry.
Would
I
you
was checking them
recommend?
out. Like, I
Would
was
you recommend the
excited.
Brain Picker podcast coaching session to somebody else?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I would. Trust me, as soon as I get off, I'm texting all of my business friends like, y'all, like, it's okay. Like, it's good to watch, but it's a different experience when you're in the chair and y'all in my business. Like, it's different than watching.
Yes.
So,
yes. But I
Listen,
gotta
y'all,
say to
go
people
show.
who are
Go hold on real quick. Go show her some love, y'all. If y'all watching this right now, go to Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC. Go show her some love. Give her some encouragement. Go on, buy something from the website. They got stuff low as $5, $7. Go show some love. Go show some support. Find out how she's selling all this stuff without knowing what she's doing in terms of building the brand. It gotta be, her products got to be amazing. Like,
they have
I'm
to
so
be.
curious. I'm like curious
I
to
do a
know.
lot
Dang,
of pop-up shops. So,
I love it. I
yeah.
love it. Go ahead,
I love
Dottie.
it.
You can
That's all I
close
was
this
gonna
out.
say. All I was gonna say was, look, I need y'all to go to Sweet Tooth Cosmetics. Is it LLC.com? What's the website?
Just sweettoothcosmetics.com.
SweetToothCosmetics.com. Go buy something. Like, go get these bath bombs. These fragrance names are really, really intriguing. So it sounds like it smells good, right? Sounds like it smells good, and go and support. Now, here's something that you can do. This is something that we've never done before, but go over to Tay's Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC. In fact, I'm gonna give y'all like 30 seconds to get there. I know you're right here. Go over to Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC on her very most recent post. On the most recent post, just type the words Brain Picker Podcast, Brain Picker Podcast, or should they do that, or should they just tag me and you?
Yeah, just tag us.
Tag us. Tag at Sleep is for Suckers and at Donnie Wiggins in her most recent post. I want to see y'all say y'all support us. You guys say you're supporting her. You want to buy something. We want to make sure that she sees it in real time. So I'm going to give y'all like 30 seconds to find the page. Tag at Sleep is for Suckers at Donnie Wiggins and let us see your support right there. Right there, right there.
We're going to show you some love, Tay. Thank you so much for joining. We are excited. We can't wait to see. Listen, I'm telling y'all, better take a screenshot of this website she got now and her page right now. Because look, it's all going to change and you're going to see the glow up. So congratulations, Tay.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
No problem. You have a good night.
Oh, no.
Well.
We got to smile for the camera, get the thumbnail for the episode.
Oh, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, you ready?
Oh, wait.
I pressed something. Oh. I done lost Donnie. Golly. Where you at?
You know, black you out, Donnie.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
All right. I hope I don't mess up again. Okay. All right. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Okay. All right, cool. Tay, thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
No problem. Donnie, I love it. Oh, man, I just love seeing people grow.
That was good.
Let's go.
It's so difficult to build an e-commerce brand. Like, first of all, it's just difficult to be an entrepreneur, especially when you're launching something that's your own idea, right? But to accidentally run into success with poor imaging, great products, but poor imaging and very little strategy.
Do the work.
Do you know how good your stuff has to be? I bet, and I should have asked her this. I bet that more than 50% of her sales are repeat customers.
Got to be.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be.
Yeah.
You know, it's just do the work, y'all. I'm telling you, however you got to do it, just get it done. Get your product up there. If you got to take the picture with your cell phone, take the picture until you get enough money to take the pictures yourself with a camera. It didn't sell enough until you got enough money to hire somebody to take the pictures. Whatever step you are on, just make sure you're executing. I got this from a mastermind. We have to close the gap between idea and income.
Yeah.
We have an idea, but we don't make no money for a year, 2 years. Let's just make some money right now with the idea, and let's just build it from there. All right? So, Donnie, I'm going to let you close this out with a word of wisdom. What you got for me, sis?
Absolutely. So I'm on Instagram right now. I'm scrolling the gram. And I see they're showing out, Shans. My notifications are blowing up. I see people tagging at Sleep is for Suckers and Donnie Wiggins in this post. Hey, she's gone now, but you guys can take it one step further and even share that post and tag us. Share her post and tag us. Like, show her some love. Let's really commit to building community in a way that we're not only just saying, hey, you're doing a good job, but we're doing what we can to support and bring business and awareness to other CEOs who look just like us. So share her post, tag us in it, let us know that you guys are supporting. Like Dave said, idea to execution, idea to execution. What are you doing right now in your own business? What are you doing right now that you're stuck with? What are you doing right now that you're doing an amazing job with? What are you doing right now that you need to do more of? Let's become really, really intentional about building our business like CEOs, not like people who are just fine-tuning a hobby. You want a business. You would not be on the Brain Picker podcast right now if you didn't want your business to go to the next level. And I'm talking about a big level. So I'm going to encourage you to think bigger. If you want to make $5,000 this month, go for $25,000 this month. If you want a six-figure business, think of $500,000 business. Let's stop accepting the bare minimum and let's stop doing the bare work, and let's stop trying and bumping our heads and not asking for help. If you need help in your business, you need to check us out at the Brain Picker podcast. Schedule your own session.
Yeah, look, hold on. Speaking of execution, if you guys want to be on the platform and have everybody chiming in, looking at your business and supporting you, go to brainpickerpodcast.com right now. A lot of you have an amazing concept. You're missing two things: exposure and information. We came together with the Brain Picker podcast to give people exposure and information. It's one thing to privately give
Yeah.
somebody some information. It's one thing to give somebody some exposure, but if you ain't got the information to tackle it, the people that you are exposed to will see you in the same place next year. So this is literally the perfect storm for all of the entrepreneurs under the sound of my voice. Especially, listen, if you are doing less than $250,000, if you're doing less than $500,000, you need to go to brainpickerpodcast.com and sign up. We would love to coach you. I want to sink my teeth into your business. Donnie want to get a
Right
hold of your business and ring it out and see what shakes, see what stays, and then you go implement on the information. So we're giving you two things: information and exposure.
Yes, yes, yes. And one more time, I see people asking our guest tonight, Tay, the CEO and owner of Sweet Tooth Cosmetics. Her Instagram page is Sweet Tooth Cosmetics LLC, and her website is sweettoothcosmetics.com. Let's go support her, share her, show her some love, and don't forget to tag us and let us know how much you love tonight's episode of the Brain Picker Podcast. We will see you later.
Peace.